Hi, in this video, let's talk about scale drawing. So what is a scale drawing? A scale drawing is a drawing which is drawn based on a certain scale. Therefore, the drawing and the object always similar. So what are some properties of two similar objects? It means that for two similar objects, their corresponding angle will be equal to each other and their corresponding side having the same ratio. So for example, now this is a drawing of this object, right? So you will notice that when you take 8 divided by 4, you get 2. You take 4 divided by 2, you get 2 as well. How about this one? You take 2 divided by 4, you get 1 over 2. You take 1 divided by 2, you get 1 over 2 as well. Okay, so these are few properties of two similar objects. So remember, drawing, the scale drawing, the drawing, and the object, they are similar. Okay, so how do we determine the scale of a scale drawing? It's actually very simple. Now, always remember, when you want to determine the scale of scale drawing, put the length of the drawing on the top and the length of the object at the bottom, or the length of the drawing on the left, the length of the object on the right. Okay, let me show you this. Scale. So this is drawing, right? Put on the top. And the corresponding side of this side will be this. So the length of object put here. Okay, you will get 2. What does it mean? 2, it means 2 over 1. So from here, we know that the scale is actually 2:1. Okay? But sometimes the question will ask you to give the scale in this form, 1:something. If this is what the question requests for, then you need to follow. So how do we change to this form? So it's very simple. You just divide both sides by 2, right? Divided by 2, divided by 2. Do the same thing for these two numbers. Then you will get 1:2. Okay, so the scale is 1:2, 1:1 over 2. So be careful here. So some students, when they see this scale, they will think that the drawing becomes smaller. It's actually not correct. When you see 1:1 over 2, it means that the drawing becomes larger. The length will multiply by 2. 4 times 2, 2 times 2. So why is that this? Why not the drawing becomes smaller? Okay, remember, left hand side, this is drawing. Right hand side, this is object. The same thing, here, this is drawing. This one is object. Okay, so this means that 1 centimeter in the drawing representing half centimeters in the object. Okay, if you cannot understand, let's look at this one. Maybe this will make you easier to understand it. So this means that 2 centimeters in the drawing representing 1 centimeter only in the object, right? So if now you have 2 centimeters, because 2 centimeter representing 1 centimeter here, now you have 2 centimeter, so you need 2 times 2, which is 4 centimeter to represent this side. Do you get what I mean? So be careful, when you see 1:1 over 2, this actually becomes larger, not become smaller. Okay? Now, how about this one? What is the scale of this drawing? Let's calculate the scale. Okay? Just do as what we did just now. Drawing on the top and object at the bottom. So remember to choose the corresponding side. If I choose this one, I need to use this. If I choose this one, I need to use this one. Okay, so now you will get 1 over 2. 1 over 2 means that 1:2. Okay, as I told just now, you need to be more careful. Some students see this scale, they will think that the drawing actually become larger. No, it's not correct. The drawing becomes smaller. You see, this one becomes smaller, right? So why? 1 centimeter in the drawing representing 2 centimeter in the object. So now 2 centimeter, we only need 1 centimeter to represent it in the drawing. Therefore, the drawing becomes smaller, not become larger. Okay, so this become larger, the side you need to times 2. this become smaller, the side you need to divide it by 2. Okay, 4 divided by 2, you get 2. 2 divided by 2, you get 1. If 4 times 2, you get 8. 2 times 2, you get 4. Okay, now how about this one? Okay, same thing, scale, drawing on the top, 6. Since I choose this one, I need to use the length of the corresponding side, which is here, 4. Okay, so this divided by 2, you will get 3 over 2. So the scale is 3 over 2. As I told just now, sometimes the question will request you to give in this form 1 is something. So if the question asks you to do so, what we need to do is divide both sides by 3. Then we will get this 1 is to 2 over 3. Okay, this is a way how do we find the scale of scale drawing. Okay, let's try on this question. This question is taken from your textbook, page 89. So now let's try this question. The diagram below shows drawing representing object A, B, C, D, E, drawn to different sizes. State the diagram which is scale drawing of the object of A, B, C, D, E. So still remember what I told just now? The scale drawing, and the object, they are similar. It means that when you take the side of the drawing divided by the length of the side of the drawing divided by the corresponding the length of the corresponding side of the object, they will always give the same number. Okay, now let's check one by one. Now let's compare these and this. This is 3, this is 2. When you take 3 divided by 2, you get 3 over 2, right? Okay, how about this? Still same thing, 3 divided by 2, you get 3 over 2 as well. Okay, no problem. 3 divided by 2, okay, correct. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now let's take 9 divided by 6. Do we still get 3 over 2 divided by 3 divided by 3? Yes, 3 over 2. Therefore, we can make a conclusion that this is a scale drawing of this object. Okay? So, how about if the question asks you, what is the scale? What is the scale used here? So it's very simple. So remember what I told you just now. Drawing on the top, 1, 2, 3. Okay, since I use the length here, I need to compare with the length here. 2. Okay, so the scale is 3 is to 2. But if the question asks you to give your answer in 1 something, then we need to do some few more steps. Divide both sides by 3. It will become 1 is to 2 over 3. Okay. Okay. Now, let me choose. I will try to show you some of this, but the rest you need to try on your own. Let us try number 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is 4. This is 2. So 4 divided by 2, you get 2. Okay. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 2. 4 divided by 2, you get 2 again. No problem. How about here? 2 divided by 2. Oh, 2 divided by 2. Now you get a different answer, which is 1. Therefore, we can make a conclusion that this is not a scale drawing. If this is a scale drawing, every side you divide by the length. You take the length of the drawing divided by the length of the corresponding side of the object. Always you are getting the same number. Okay, so this is not the scale drawing. Okay, let me try one more. How about number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 divided by 2, you get 2. Okay, how about here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 divided by 2, you get 2. So far, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4 divided by 2, you still getting 2. Okay, how about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 divided by 6, you get 2. Or you get 2, right? Therefore, can be a conclusion that this is a scale drawing. Okay, this is a way how do we solve this question. And let me show you one more thing. So let's say if the question asks us to find the scale, how do we find? So remember? Okay, let's choose this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember the drawing on the top and the object at the bottom. 1, 2. If you don't want to write like this, you can write like this. It's the same thing. Okay. This is 2. 2, it means 2 over 1, which is 2 is to 1. So as I told just now, if the question requires you to give it in the form 1 is to something, then you have to divide both sides by 2. You get 1 is to half. Okay, you can do it like this as well. The scale drawing on the left, object on the right. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 4. 1 and then divided by 2, simplify this fraction, you get 1 over 2. Same answer. Okay, so this is a way to determine which one is a scale drawing of the given object, and also how do we determine the scale of a scale drawing. Okay, that's all for this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.